scare me stiff, like pain would follow every shift. I thought the past would chase my days, that healing was just words people say. But something changed inside my chest. I'm not running from what's next. I don't know how it all will go, but fear doesn't own the road. Hope doesn't mean I won't get hurt. It means I won't let fear come first. I am not afraid of tomorrow. I don't borrow pain in advance. I carry strength, not only sorrow. I give myself a chance. I am not afraid of tomorrow, even if I don't have control. I survived enough to know I'll be okay, whatever unfolds. I trust the work I've done inside. The nights I stayed, the tears I cried. I don't need guarantees to move. I don't need proof to choose. I step forward with open hands, not knowing but still standing. The future doesn't need perfection, just my presence and direction. Fear once ruled my every plan. Now courage simply means I am not afraid of tomorrow. I don't freeze at what's unknown. I don't let the past decide when my heart is allowed to go. I am not afraid of tomorrow. I walk with what I know. I've been through worse, and I'm still here. If fear returns, I'll face it then. I won't live ahead of pain again. I mean tomorrow when it arrives, not before, not in my mind. I am not afraid of tomorrow, and that truth feels brand new. I don't rush, I don't hide. I let the future come into view. I am not afraid of tomorrow, no matter what it brings to me. I've survived my hardest days. Now I choose to live freely. Tomorrow can't wait. I used to stop myself from smiling, like joy was something I betrayed. Every lie felt like a question, every good day felt misplaced. I thought happiness erased the past, like healing meant denial. So I kept joy at a distance, afraid of crossing that line. But pain doesn't need suffering to be real, and joy doesn't mean I didn't feel. I can hold joy without guilt. I don't hold pain in my life. I can breathe in something good without apologizing twice. I can hold joy without guilt. Let it sit beside the scars. Happiness doesn't erase the past, it just shows how far I've come. I still remember everything, I still honor where I've been, but I don't live in constant punishment for surviving what I live. Joy doesn't disrespect the grief, it doesn't silence the loss, it just reminds me I'm allowed to feel more than what it costs. Both things can be true in me, pain and peace in harmony. I can hold joy place anymore, where every thought felt like a war. I don't replay every mistake or brace myself with every wake. The past still exists, but it's not my home. It's somewhere I visited, not where I roam. I learned that movie doesn't mean return. Some places you outgrow, not burn. I can remember without staying, I can honor without reliving. For healing faster than someone else. I don't measure growth by pain or keep my sorrow on display. I let the lessons come with me, but I leave the suffering history. The past doesn't get to decide where my heart is allowed to reside. Moving on isn't betrayal, it's choosing life without denial. I honor what I can't forget, but I don't stay where I once broke. I follow where my future spoke. I don't live there anymore, and I'm not afraid of the floor. I build my life on steadier ground, where peace is quietly found. I don't live there anymore, I chose myself and more. I survived, I healed, I outgrew. I don't live there anymore. Outgrowing pain is not denial. I spent years thinking I was wrong, like something in me didn't belong. I searched for cure, searched for blame, tried to rearrange my name, but broken isn't what I am. I'm just someone who understands that pain can't visit, pain can't leave, but it doesn't define me. I'm not a problem to solve, I'm a person evolving. I don't need to be fixed, I need to be heard. I need space to exist without being hurt. I don't need to be fixed, I'm learning to live. I'm not damaged goods, I'm human, that's it. I stopped trying to justify every tear, every why. I don't shrink my needs anymore, I don't apologize. to plan. I need to trust who I am. I don't need to be fixed, I'm already enough. I survive things that would've crushed someone that's tough. I don't need to be fixed, I don't need to prove. Healing didn't change my worth, it just removed the wounds. Enough is if I had been braver, I would have said it. Not wrap my heart in maybes. I would have risked the look in your eyes instead of fearing what it might be. I waited for a perfect moment, like a love obeys a script. But time doesn't stop for hesitation, it just quietly slips. I thought silence would protect me, but it only kept me still. If I had been braver, maybe things would have changed. Maybe I wouldn't be standing here with all this unsaid pain. If I had been braver, I would have let you see that I wasn't just a friend, you were everything to me. I replay the almost conversations, the words I never use. I chose comfort over honesty, and now I'm paying the dues. I told myself I was being kind, but maybe I was just afraid. I watched you move on without me, and I stayed exactly the same. Courage always comes too late when fear is making every choice. If I had been braver, I would have spoken up. I would have taken the risk instead of calling it love. If I had been braver, I wouldn't be wondering now what might have happened if I had let it out. I can't rewrite the past I made, but I can learn from what I face. Next time my heart speaks this loud, I won't let fear drown it out. If I had been braver, I might have lost or won, but at least I wouldn't carry all this weight undone. If I had been braver, I wouldn't still believe that silence is safer than saying what you need. Next time I will be braver. I kept loving you through distance, through silence, through goodbye. I kept loving you when it was clear you weren't even trying. I told myself it would fade away, that feelings follow rules, but hearts don't listen to logic. They just feel what they choose. Letting go is an instant, it's something you survive. I I kept loving you, even when I knew better. I kept loving you through all kinds of weather. I didn't ask you to stay, I didn't beg you to choose. I just quietly kept loving you. I stopped expecting anything, stopped hoping you'd return. But love doesn't vanish on command, it waits until it burns. I carried it with dignity, never made it your problem. But loving you was still real, even if it was one-sided. Some loves teach you how to endure, not how to be adored. I kept loving you without promises or plans. I kept loving you with my heart in my hands. I didn't ask you for proof, I didn't need an excuse. I just kept loving you. Eventually love learns to loosen, eventually it lets go. But before it leaves your system, it makes sure you know. I kept loving you, and now I finally see that loving deeply is not a weakness in me. I let you go with honesty, no bitterness, no blame. I kept loving you, and I don't feel ashamed. Loving quietly still changes you. I loved you quietly from the side, never stepped into your light. I cheered for you, I stayed in line, pretending my heart was doing fine. I knew the names you didn't say, I knew the dreams you chased away. I knew my place was not beside, so I loved you quietly. Some love survives by staying small, by never asking for it all. I loved you quietly, without demands or guarantees. I loved you quietly, where you never had to choose me. I loved you quietly, and that's the truth I kept inside. I loved you quietly, even when it hurt to hide. I watched you fall for someone else, told myself I'd be okay. I learned how to control my face when your happiness came my way. I was close but never near, I was present but not clear. I let you think I felt nothing, so you never feel my fear. It's easier to stay unseen than risk becoming everything. I loved you quietly, I carried it alone. I never made it heavy, never made it known. I loved you quietly, because losing you would break me. I loved you quietly, and silence was my safety. Maybe love isn't always meant to be returned or even said. Sometimes you what love is meant. I loved you quietly, and I don't regret the truth. I learned how deep a heart can feel without being chosen to. I loved you quietly, and now I let it go. But loving you quietly was still love, you know. Love still counts. I never told you this out loud. I practiced saying it somehow. I kept the words behind my teeth, like honesty was dangerous to speak. I laughed when you talked about her, like my heart wasn't breaking first. I learned to smile and play it cool, pretend I wasn't breaking rules. You thought I was just being kind. You never saw what stayed inside. I never told you this, but I loved you more than I let on. I never crossed the line, I just watched you move along. I never told you this because I was afraid to lose a little space I had with you. So I never told you this. I stayed late just to hear you talk. I memorized the way you walk. I knew your fears, your favorite songs. I knew where your heart belonged. I never asked for anything, just hoped you'd somehow notice me. But hope is quiet, hope is thin. It rarely wins where love begins. Some feelings hard to stay alive, some truths survive by staying quiet. I never told you this, but every look meant something more. I never said a word, but I felt it to my core. I never told you this because I knew what you would choose. So I loved you in silence. I never told you this. Maybe if I spoke it sooner, things would have changed or ended faster. But loving you quietly was safer than disaster. I don't regret the way I felt, I just regret I hid myself. I never told you this, and now it's late to say your name. I never told you this, and silence is the price I pay. I never told you this, but now I'm letting it exist, even if you never hear it. I finally told you this. Some truths are said too late, but still need saying. I carried chains no one could see, expectations wrapped around me. I thought staying small kept me safe, but it only kept me in one place. I let guilt decide my pace. I apologize for taking space. Then one day I exhaled the weight, and everything began to change. Freedom isn't running away, it's choosing not to stay. disappear. I didn't flee, I simply chose me. I set myself free. I stopped asking for permission, stopped explaining my decisions. I learned that peace isn't selfishness, it's a form of self-respect. I don't know pain, my future days. I don't know the past, my name. I move forward without regret, and that's the moment I commit. Release doesn't need applause, it just needs resolve. I set myself free from patterns I outgrew. I set myself free from living half true. I carry love, not captivity. I don't live small anymore. I'm me. Freedom felt strange at first, like silence after years of noise, but now it sounds like peace, and peace sounds like my voice. I set myself free, and nothing fell apart. The world stayed standing when I chose my heart. I set myself free and finally see freedom was never leaving, it was choosing me. Free doesn't mean doubted every choice I made, every instinct I obeyed. I let fear rewrite my voice, cold hesitation being poised. I asked the world what I should do, stopped listening to what I knew, but something quiet started back, a signal finding its own track. My intuition never left, it just got buried underneath. I trust myself again, not perfectly, but enough. I listen to my inner voice when the road gets rough. I trust myself again. I don't need all the answers, then I lost my way, but here I am. And I trust myself again. I used to second guess my heart, afraid I'd tear my life apart, but survival sharp inside. Pain taught me wrong from what feels right. I don't hand my power away, I check in with myself each day. I choose what feels aligned and true, and that's a strength I never knew. Trust isn't loud or free from fear, it's choosing to stay present here. I trust myself again. I stand by what I feel, I don't need constant validation to know what's real. I trust myself again through hesitation, and when I won't abandon me this time. I trust myself again, even if I make mistakes. I won't disappear or break. I'll learn, adjust, and still remain. That's the difference now in pain. I trust myself again. Trust is coming home. I used to doubt every instinct, second guess the truth I felt. I ignored my own reflection, trusted everyone else. I learned to silence warning signs, called discomfort compromise. But pain taught me what love is not, and now I listen when my body talks. I don't need proof from someone else. I finally trust myself. I trust myself now. I hear my inner sound, I don't need permission to turn myself around. I trust myself now. My voice is clear and loud. I survived enough to know I trust myself now. I don't override my limits, don't excuse what makes me ache. I don't stay where I feel smaller just to keep the peace fake. I honor what I feel inside. I let tuition guide. I don't betray myself for love. I finally put myself above. Listening is how I heal, not ignoring what I feel. I trust myself now. I won't abandon me. I don't shrink my truth for temporary peace. I trust myself now, and that sets me free. I lived through what broke me. Now I trust myself completely. Trust isn't loud or fast. It's built from lessons that last. Every scar taught me how to stand stronger now. I trust myself now in ways I never could. I don't doubt my instincts. I know what's bad and good. I trust myself now. I finally know how. I'm not afraid to choose my life. I trust myself now. Self-trust is I used to fear my own reflection. Every thought felt like a threat. I didn't trust my reactions or the feelings in my chest. I thought if I opened the door inside, something ugly would escape. So I kept myself contained and quiet, like silence was my safest shape. But fear grows louder when ignored, and truth doesn't knock anymore. I'm not afraid of myself anymore, not scared of what I feel. I don't run when emotions rise, I let them be real. I'm not afraid of myself anymore. I know my heart's intent, feeling deeply isn't dangerous. It's how I was meant. I met my anger, finally learned how to stand. I'm not afraid of myself anymore. I don't shut the door inside. I let every emotion pass through me without choosing which can't survive. I'm not afraid of myself anymore. I trust the voice I hear. My heart isn't my enemy. It's been protecting me all these years. I don't need control to feel safe. I need honesty and space. I don't need to silence myself. I need to listen with grace. I'm not afraid of myself anymore, and that changed everything. I stopped treating my emotions like something shameful I bring. I'm not afraid of myself anymore. I finally understand. The part of me I fear the most was just asking for my hand. Self-trust is freedom. I don't recognize the way I think. The mirror shows a subtle shift. I question less, I breathe more slow. I'm not the girl I used to know. The fear still knocks from time to time, but it no longer owns my mind. I used to live in what I lost. Now I'm counting forward, not the cost. Change doesn't shout, it whispers through a quiet truth I'm growing into. I'm becoming someone new, not because I had to, but because I healed. I'm becoming someone new, still holding scars, but standing real. I didn't vanish, I didn't fall. I learned to rise inside it all. I'm becoming someone new, and for the first time it feels true. I stopped defining myself by pain. Stop calling suffering my name. I learned that growth feels unfamiliar, like stepping out without a mirror. I choose myself without retreat. I take my space, I trust my feet. I let my future speak ahead instead of listening to what bled. Growth doesn't mean you forget the past. It means you don't let it last. I'm becoming someone new with a clearer point of view. I don't erase who I have been. I integrated then begin. I'm becoming someone new, still soft but stronger too. I didn't lose myself in you. I'm becoming someone new. I thank the version who survived. She kept my heart and soul alive. Now I take the lead with steady hands and walk toward who I am. I'm becoming someone new, patient, honest, unafraid. I don't rush the change I feel. I let it bloom the way it's made. I'm becoming someone new, and I finally understand. Healing didn't break my heart, it taught me who I am. Becoming is brave. Mm-hmm. Tears fixing what people could see, smiles on my face, calm in my speech. But inside I was still collapsing, quietly breaking beneath the seams. I learned how to function, not how to feel, how to survive but never heal. Now I'm turning the work around, starting where no one else can hear a sound. You don't rebuild a soul with noise, you do it with patience and careful choice. I'm rebuilding from the inside, brick by brick, breath by breath. I'm learning how to trust myself after dancing with regret. I'm rebuilding from the inside, not for applause, not to be seen. This is quiet, honest healing, and it finally belongs to me. I stopped asking who I should be, stopped shaping myself for stability. I listen to the parts I ignore, the inner voice I once outscored. It speaks in truth, not urgency. It asks for rest, not perfection. I don't need to rush the process now. I'm not running from myself somehow. Strong foundations take their time. They don't rise fast, they learn to last. I'm rebuilding from the inside, not afraid of taking slow. I'm honoring the broken parts instead of forcing them to go. I'm rebuilding from the inside, letting light in where I hid. I'm not fixing who I was, I'm becoming who I am. Rebuilding doesn't look impressive, it looks like choosing peace. It looks like saying no without guilt and letting old patterns release. I don't owe anyone the version of me that survived just to be freed. I'm rebuilding from the inside, and I finally feel aligned. I don't need to rush the future, I'm exactly where I'm designed. I'm rebuilding from the inside, and I trust the pace I'm in. This isn't starting over, this is starting again within. I remember who I was before, apologizing just to keep the door. I folded myself into small spaces just to feel like I belong someplace. I let fear speak louder than truth, let love hurt more than it should do. But time doesn't leave you empty-handed, it takes then teaches you. I lost some innocence on the way, but I found a voice I wouldn't trade. I'm not who I was, I'm stronger because I learned what it costs to break then rise above. I'm not who I was, I don't shrink for love, I survived the loss. I'm not who I was. I don't beg for silence to stay, I don't chase feel calm, like peace had rules I couldn't cross. I thought happiness would betray everything I'd ever lost. I believed if I smiled again, it meant the pain was never real. But joy doesn't cancel suffering, they can coexist and heal. I don't need to suffer to be true. I don't need to hurt to honor you. I'm allowed to be okay, even after all that pain. I don't have to earn my peace by reliving yesterday. I'm allowed to be okay. I don't need to explain. Healing doesn't disrespect the past. I'm allowed to be okay. I carry love, I carry grief. They don't cancel each other's meaning. I can laugh and still remember. I can heal and still be healing. I stop punishing myself for surviving what I faced. I give myself the grace I always needed in that place. Peace is not forgetting the cost. It's choosing life after the loss. I'm allowed to be okay, to rest without the shame. I don't owe the world my suffering to prove I was changed. I'm allowed to be okay, to choose a softer way. I survive now, I'm allowed to live that way. I don't erase what made me strong, I just don't live there anymore. I honor it, then I move on and open up a different door. I'm allowed to be okay, and that truth finally stays. I don't apologize for peace, I don't hide my brighter days. I'm allowed to be okay, and now I finally believe surviving was step one. Now I get to live. Okay is not failure. Healing isn't waking up okay, it's waking up and staying anyway. It's not fireworks or perfect sleep, it's choosing life when it feels steep. It's bad days mixed with better ones, it's losing patience then returning once. It's quiet work nobody sees, but it's the hardest thing for me. They never tell you healing is slow, they only show the afterglow. This is what healing actually looks like. Messy progress, uneven nights. Some days brave, some days small, but still answering the call. This is what healing actually looks like. Learning to rest, learning to fight. It's not dramatic, it's not clean, but it's real, and it's me. Healing is setting boundaries late, forgiving yourself without debate. It's choosing calm over being right, it's leaving rooms that steal your light. It's grieving what you never had, letting go without being mad. It's building trust inside your skin and letting peace slowly move in. It's not about forgetting the pain, it's learning quietly each day, and that's how I know I'm okay. This is what healing actually looks like. Breathing again, choosing life. I'm not fixed, I'm moving through, and that's something I can do. This is what healing actually looks like, and I'm proud of where I am tonight. Not healed, not broken, just becoming, and that's enough. Becoming is healing. I spent years avoiding the feeling, naming numbness as control. I learned how to swallow emotion, call emptiness being whole. I was scared that if I felt it, I would never come back. So I locked every door inside me and labeled it strength, not lack. But what you bury doesn't disappear, it just waits until you're ready. I let myself feel it, every ache, every cry. I stop pretending I'm fine when I'm breaking inside. I let myself feel it, I don't fight the wave, because feeling is how I heal, not something I need to escape. Tears came heavy and honest, like truth I never allowed. Grief didn't ask for permission, it just needed to be loud. I realized pain isn't failure, it's proof that love was real. You don't heal by erasing the hurt, you heal when you let yourself feel. The heart needs honesty to mend, not silence disguised as strength. I let myself feel it, the fear and the relief. I let the past pass through me instead of living underneath. I let myself feel it, and somehow I survive. Feeling doesn't destroy me, it teaches me I'm alive. I don't drown just because I cry, I don't shatter when I break. I'm stronger than the pain I feel, stronger because I stay awake. I let myself feel it, and the world didn't end. The weight lifted slowly when I stopped trying to pretend. I let myself feel it, and healing found its way. Feeling didn't ruin me, it finally showed me the way. Feeling is not weakness. I carried pain like it was law, like it defined what I was for. I built my days around the ache, let it decide the moves I'd make. I thought if I let go of it, I'd lose the proof of what I'd been. But pain is not my biography, it's just a chapter, not the end. Surviving taught me how to stay, healing taught me I can walk away. The pain doesn't own me, it doesn't speak for my soul. It was loud, it was heavy, but it never had control. The pain doesn't own me, it doesn't get my name. I lived through it, I'm still here, and that changes everything. I stopped explaining why I hurt, stopped making trauma feel deserved. I don't need to prove my past to justify the peace I ask. I still remember what I faced, but memory no longer chains. I carry wisdom, not the wound. I carry strength, not just a bruise. I can honor what I lost without paying forever's cost. The pain doesn't own me, it doesn't get the keys. I decide what stays with me and what I finally leave. The pain doesn't own me, it doesn't run my days. I survived, now I choose myself in quiet ways. Pain was real, pain was loud, but it's not my ruler now. I don't erase it, I outgrow it. I stand taller than it lies. Pain doesn't own me, it taught me how to stand, but I won't let it write my future with a trembling hand. The pain doesn't own me, it no longer decides. I carry strength, not suffering, and I choose my life. Survival was the beginning. I blame myself for staying too long, for calling pain something close to love. I replayed every wrong decision like suffering meant I wasn't enough. I learned to speak in self-accusations, turned survival into a crime. I carried guilt like it was purpose, like healing had to wait its time. But shame can't fix what's already done. It only hides who I'm becoming. I forgive myself slowly, one breath at a time. I untie the knots I made inside this heart of mine. I forgive myself slowly for what I didn't know. I did the best I I give myself the grace I needed in that fight. I forgive myself slowly for every scar I show. I survived and that is truth enough. Now I let myself grow. Slow forgiveness is still